Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena. Today's video is going to be my eyebrow routine. This eyebrow routine was requested by some of you guys, and I did promise you in my last video that I was going to film it, so here I am. This brow routine is a mix between a natural brow and a dramatic brow. It's not perfect, and brows aren't supposed to be perfect, so if you guys want to see my not so perfect brow routine, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, so starting off with my Anastasia number 7 brush, I'm going into my Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit. This palette is in the shade medium. I know they have two other shades at the drugstore and it's only $8. I'm going to take the darkest shade and I'm going to start towards the middle of my brow. I don't like to start at the front just because I don't want it to look too harsh, and it's going to make it easier for blending later on. And then I work whatever's left into the tail, and then whatever's left from that, I bring it into the front of my brow, just to slightly give it some shadow. After that, I move on to the top of the brow, and I do the same thing. I don't start at the front, I start towards the middle, and I start to work that in. And then again, whatever's left over, I'll bring to the tail of my brow, and whatever's left over from that, I'll bring to the front of my brow. I also go back and forth between blending with my spoolie. It's on the other side of the brush. That's why I really like this brush. It's pretty small and compact, but it does what it needs to do, and I've had it for such a long time. I'm gonna do the same thing all over again once more, just to ensure that I get mostly all of the sparse areas in my brow. This brow is pretty sparse, so that means I have a lot of hairs going a bunch of different directions, and it's just a mess. So I try my best to fill in everything on this brow, and I try not to stress too much about it too, because I'm gonna fix it later with brow gel. I'm doing the same thing once more, but this time on the bottom part of my brow. I'm also blending out a little more. I'm going to speed through this just because I go back and forth a lot of times, so I take my time on this one. By the way, I am using a brow powder just because this product matches my hair texture naturally, so I want to keep it kind of the same. If you have a different kind of brow texture, you can look into the different kind of brow products like a pomade or a pencil. There's just so many other products. So you can use whatever's best for you. It's just all about the technique. So finally onto brow gel. I'm using the Milani Easy Brow in the color medium as well. And I'm going to start working that into my brows. The best part about this is that it's not only going to set your brows, but it's going to fill in any spots that you missed. Not entirely, but for the most part it will. And this is perfect for me just because my brows are so thin. Now onto the most important part to my brows is the cleanup process. I went crazy on the blending and the filling in, so this part is going to make my brows look super clean and super sharp. This is what I mean when I have the best of both worlds between a natural brow and a dramatic brow. I feel like cleaning up your brows and making them look sharp kind of makes them look a little more dramatic. So I like that for my brows because they're not perfect. So this is going to give them that look that they are kind of perfect, and that's what I'm going for. Once I'm done applying the concealer, I just blend it out with my finger. It makes it so much easier this way. And I forgot to mention, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light. I just got this concealer the other day and it's amazing. It's perfect for cleaning up under the brows because it's so thick and the coverage is flawless. I'm also taking some of that concealer and using it to clean up the top of my brows. Not too much though, because this is pretty light, so I don't want it to stand out and look overly dramatic. So once I'm done with that, I'm pretty much done with my whole brows. I take some time to go back and fix anything that I don't like, but then again, it's not going to be perfect, so don't stress too much about it. The difference between both of my brows right here is pretty dramatic. I did end up finishing my other brow off camera, so that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any more questions, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!